Ethiopia today officially responded to a speech delivered by President Isaias Afwerki of Eritrea on the 24th of May when he severely criticized Ethiopian ruling party, Prosperity Party. Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching the channel. Good to be with you. Two news stories in this video. Firstly, official response from Ethiopia on the speech delivered by the Eritrean president 4 days ago when he lashed out at the Ethiopian ruling party and the government. Second story is about two Ethiopian military generals. A campaign is underway against them, social media campaign. It is being said that they are part of chucking out a military strategy to attack Eritrea. They are training groups in the Afar region of Ethiopia. Eritrean social media activists and accounts are at the forefront of launching this campaign against these two channels. Who are the two channels? Let's start with this news story. Several Eritrean and other sources are claiming that Ethiopian PM has recalled two senior officers of the Ethiopian National Defense Force, and they are making the strategy about how to invade Eritrea. And they're part of the planning which is ongoing, and that the two channels are based in the Afar region of Ethiopia. From this region, Ethiopian military wants to create inroads into Eritrea. Which two channels? Why is that Eritrean activists have launched a campaign against them, and some Tigrayan activists too, by the way, pro-TPLF. The two channels are firstly Samora Yunus, secondly Johannes Gebremeskel. Samora, worked as the chief of the Ethiopian National Defense Force. He's a Tigrayan, did not participate in Tigray war. He disagrees with TPLF's policies. Johannes Gebremeskel is the second general, lieutenant general. 2 to 3 days ago, I think 3 days ago, General Johannes Gebremeskel in an interview criticized growing closeness between Eritrea and Tigray, saying it could be dangerous to Tigray, keeping in view that federal government is not on board. In an interview, they criticized the growing closeness which is happening without Addis Ababa on board. So it makes sense that some hardliner Tigrayan than Eritrean are criticizing the two channels because they see the two channels as pro-prosperity party, as pro-federal government. Are the two channels based in the Afar region of Ethiopia? Are they part of strategy making regarding war on Eritrea? Well, the two are very old. I think they are not in a position to be part of any war. They are living retired lives. Neither of them is in the Afar region. Only one senior officer whose presence in Afar has been confirmed is Wedi Entiro. Bijine, because we have pictures, videos showing his presence there. Tigrayan channel, obviously. So I think the campaign against Samora Yunus and Johannes Gebremeskel is purely social media campaign. They are not part of any military planning. They're not in the Afar region of Ethiopia. Maybe the government might consult them, but you cannot say that they are the ones who are forming this war strategy. Second news story is about official response from the Ethiopian government to Eritrean president's speech. On the 24th of May, Eritrean President Isaias Afwerki delivered a speech. He addressed Eritrean Independence Day celebration in Asmara, and a large portion of his speech focused on global and regional issues. He spoke just for a few minutes on his own country's issues. This is what happens whenever he speaks. He focuses more on global politics, on regional politics and security situation, and his promises about the government which he is leading, or details of his performance are never shared in a detailed manner by the president in his speeches. Anyway, the president criticized Ethiopian ruling party, saying that Prosperity Party is creating new agendas, divisive agendas in the Horn of Africa. He used the term Romama, to which Jawar Mohammed, others reacted, saying that Romama is not a political ideology. Isaias Afwerki meant that the Prosperity Party-led government wants to impose Oromo rule in Ethiopia, in the Horn of Africa. He used the term Oromoma, and secondly said that Nile Basin, Red Sea issues are being created, which are leading to instability. He was talking about talking about access to sea. Ethiopian government responded today officially. On Thursday, Ethiopian Foreign Ministry spokesperson holds a press briefing every Thursday. Nebiath is the name of the Ethiopian Foreign Ministry spokesperson. He talks to journalists on every Thursday. And today, he took questions from journalists. Journalists asked questions about Isaias Afwerki's speech. And the Ethiopian government representative said that Ethiopia has no intention of responding to the insults of neighboring countries' leaders. In the past too, Ethiopia faced such insults, such accusations, but Ethiopia did not respond. This time too, Ethiopia does not want to respond. Ethiopia only believes in engagement with neighboring countries, neighboring leaders, through peaceful diplomatic means. This is what Nabi said. Does it mean that Ethiopia is really very mature, very diplomatic? It does not want to be drawn into verbal war of words with Eritrea. This is what Eritrea says to whenever Ethiopian government-backed media criticizes Eritrea. Ethiopian government says, we want to be provoked. We are just undisturbed by your campaigns, your hate campaigns, your narratives. So both countries use diplomatic language in their official statements, but on the ground, they are watching each other very closely. They're making proxy war preparations. They're training armed groups against each other. They're gauging each other's military capabilities. Yes, they are keeping their militaries on alert. No threat of imminent war, but they're definitely on a collision course. Their statement should not be trusted, that they don't want to respond to insults. Diplomatically, they'll always say the same, but internally, on the ground, they're making preparations for war. Thank you for watching.